Correct, Vanessa. Good morning. And a lawyer for Letitia James is calling this publicly here presidential revenge. Gives you a sense of how they're coming at this entire case. James herself firing off a video response to this indictment, calling for a bipartisan rebuke of what she is calling a blatant perversion of the U.S. justice system. James also defending her office's landmark case, resulting in the president, two of his sons, and his company being found liable for bank fraud.
He is forcing federal law enforcement agencies to do his bidding, all because I did my job as the New York State Attorney General. These charges are baseless, and the president's own public statements make clear that his only goal is political retribution at any cost.
The New York Attorney General now accused of bank fraud and making false statements to a financial institution. Federal prosecutors allege James bought a $137,000 home in Virginia 5 years ago with the agreement that it serve as a second home for personal use. The DOJ now charging that James instead rented that home to a family of three, gaining from favorable loan terms that are not available for investment properties. The indictment comes after the former U.S. Attorney for Virginia's Eastern District resigned after reportedly finding a months-long probe into James did not turn up enough proof to charge her. Former White House aide and Trump lawyer Lindsey Halligan now serves as the interim replacement and brought the indictment. Local leaders supporting James Thursday, saluting her notable legal challenges to the Trump administration. City Controller Brad Lander saying,
"So to me, nobody has better modeled the courage to do their job in this dark time without fear for the consequences, but instead with loyalty to the people she was sworn to protect and our constitutional democracy than Tish James."
So many New York Democrats now throwing support behind James, but the state's conservative party, they're using her own words against her, saying no one is above the law, a phrase she's often said as Attorney General. If convicted, she could face penalties up to 30 years in prison per count and up to a $1 million fine on each count, plus forfeiture, set to appear in court next Friday.